welcome to day 92. We're starting another week, and this is the last full week of videos because this will take us up to day 98. So we need to talk about what we're going to do this week, what we're hoping to achieve this week, and what we're going to do with last week, and what's going to happen after the end of the challenge. So this week I would like to get the inks finished on the anthology page 1, and I want to try and get some more work done on the cab on page 45 and get a start on inking that. That's my goals for this week. I've still got to colour pages 43 and 44, but I might as well just chain those together with 45. So today, this week, initially we'll be inking 2 pages. I think 2 pages inked this week is achievable and doable. And that'll bring us up to day 98. So we're going to have day 98, day 99, day 100 as a 3-day video. I'm in 2 minds whether or not just to do 3 videos. But yeah, I've been done with it, just upload them, so it's 98, 99, 100, and I'm not sure what we're going to be able to get done on those days, because realistically I will have an hour and a half to do something, so in effect I might be able to pencil a page if I'm lucky. But, so that'll be the challenge then. Like I say, there's 8 days. That's the first thing out of the way. Second thing, let's talk about what we're going to do in terms of videos and things like this after the challenge. Now I've got no roadmap, there's no sort of plan that's set in stone, but what I would like to do is a video post-mortem of the challenge. Probably give it a week, collect some thoughts on it, and post that off. I want to do a sort of semi-regular update on various comic stuff I'm drawing, because I'm hoping to do more anthology work as well as consensus reality, and obviously there will be a new series of Behind the Sofa in October to look at. I'd also like to do like some videos of me drawing stuff, and might combine that with a kind of Ask Me Anything sort of type thing. So my wife is a keen actress, and she wants to sort of get back on the saddle, and so she's expressed in no uncertain terms it's happening. She wants to get back onto Panto next year. So Panto rehearsals usually kick off about November and they go through to about January. So it means that 2 nights a week I'll be watching my daughter, who goes to bed at just before 9 o'clock. My wife will get home from her rehearsals at 11 o'clock. So all being well, I've got roughly a 2-hour window to make, say, an hour stream. That would be nice, wouldn't it? If it works. So I'm going to start examining how we can sort of take an Android tablet feed, combine that with a couple of webcam feeds, and stream that via a laptop as opposed to using the Android tablet. I'm looking into that because I think there's some scope for that. I think it could be useful. I've waffled long enough, and this has took a long time to edit together, so I think we're going to call it there. Let's reconvene at the end of the day and we can see what we've done. Alright, bye. And welcome to day 91. So this is what I've been working on. I've worked on over the weekend, and I've worked on a bit more. It's the first page of the anthology project. So we have a dog watching burnt out set of houses with a soccer officer, and people laying flowers and people crying in the background. And then we've got dog, sniff, 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 and then the dog looks around, and then he's off on an adventure doing a good deed. The dog is the hero of the story. Proportion of this bin drum needs to be taller. I need to put a dog in the scene as well, but I keep going back to this dog. The distant eye, the far eye of these dogs, it's tricky because their face structure is so different from humans, and so I draw it and it just looks weird. So I will continue to play with that eye and that eye, try and get something that looks halfway decent. In addition to all this today, I've done some thumbnailing, and let's talk about thumbnails. So this is chapter 3 of Consensus Reality, and you can see this is the page that we've just drawn recently. This is page 43, page 44 and 45. So these are the pages that I've been drawing, and then we've got 46, 47 is an interrogation montage and introduction to that. Then we have 48, where we introduce the idea that suddenly this agent is not an agent, he's a shapeshifter, because back at the house, there's the agent in that cupboard. Yes, that agent was doing the sneaky look at the kitchen door as he's leaving. He was a shapeshifter, and you can see here he is changing shape, running down the corridor with sirens going off. Then we cut to a prison cell with a guard running in, and an old security guard's going, "Oh, what's happening? Is it a drill?" And he says, "No, it's real. The base has been compromised. We need to move this guy." And he's like, "Oh, well, I'll tell you what, I can't wait. 2 days to retirement," and then crack. And it's our shapeshifter again. He shapeshifted as somebody else, and he's getting breaking free Duggan. Cut to different cell with the Santaran and the Ice Warrior. I just love those guys together. They're like little and large, brilliant. He's sort of saying, they'll rue the day that they've held me here. No Santaran never been a prisoner, and the Ice Warrior's going, "Oh, you do talk a lot of rubbish." And Santaran is sort of getting ready to sort of open a can of whoopers, and then they hear something. They hear like a scratch sound at the door. Sounds like someone's picking a lock. The door explodes open. It's Duggan. He's forced the door open, and he's sort of on the floor going, "Oh, you never lose the knack, cough, 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 coughing up brick dust." And then the Zygon sticks his head around the corner and says, "Come on, guys, let's get the heck out of here." And sometimes going, "Yeah, let's get these guys, let's tear them a new one." And the Ice Warrior's going, "Oh, we could just run away." And he's going, "Run away?" Think of it as a tactical, withdrawal. And the Ice Warrior, Zygon says something, and they say something else. And this is a tricky page. This has got some CCTV stuff in there, so we see all the characters in the CCTV camera, and in the office, the Agent Orange is talking to the camera operator, saying, "Where are they?" And then we see another shot of them, and there's the Santaran there, front and centre, tiny. And then we cut back to the control room, and Agent Orange is saying, "Oh, we need to do some stuff." And what's that in the air vent there? It's the Santaran. But how could that be? Well, there's a shapeshifter in the team, isn't there? So he's going, "Open the channel to all the security details." And he said, "Okay, go ahead, sir. All units converge on this sector." But that will leave them wham. And now we can see that the Zygon has got Agent Orange. He's holding hand over a mouth. He's been impersonating Agent Orange gets up and finds that the Zygon has a gun aimed at her. This page, this is what I sort of scripted that today. They leave the control booth and there are guys with guns already converged on them, and he's sort of saying back off or shoot, you know. And then we've got a long shot. Here it is. You can see Zygon and Agent Orange are backing around the corner. In the meantime, the rest of the gang are meeting up with her. They've got a broom, and we can see that the Ice Warrior wedges the broom in the fire escape door, and then you can see him through the door going, "Hey, bye guys, it's been fun." And then there's a loading bay with some guys unloading some stuff from a van, talking about football. And Zygon's still got his gun, so he shoots it in the air, tells them to step away from the van, and they go, "Okay, don't shoot, don't shoot." The van drives off, and then they get collared by agents, and they're saying, "Oh, we're going to get fired for this." That's the end of what we got so far. There's going to be a car chase, and they get away, but that's to be done. And once they get away, that's the end of the chapter. So it's pretty much the end of the chapter. There's just a little action sequence at the end, and that'll be end of chapter 3, and then we're on to chapter 4. So I think that's enough for now. I'll pan the camera around outside so you can see it's quite nice outside. That'll do for now. I'm going to make this video tonight. There's a lot going on already. And tomorrow we'll talk some more about the end of the challenge and the plans for the future. Okay, that's enough. Alright, bye. Hello, welcome to day 92, and we've finished inking page 1 of the anthology, and I'm just playing with some ideas. Oh, bloody hell, someone just started up a massive motorbike. I'm just playing with some ideas for colour. I want this to be a bit more painterly. I want this to be a little bit more soft in its focus. So, and also you'll notice grayscale. So I'm sort of playing with soft highlights. I'm tempted to actually put darker, to actually block in more highlights, and then put a second layer of like soft highlights on top. I think that worked quite well on the nose there. Can't never get a good focal range of this camera. Anyway, that's what I've done today. That's my half hour. So, in short, this morning we said we would ink 2 pages. We've inked 1 already, so we're in very good stead for getting the whole thing done. I've got to put the text on this A-frame. I'll do that probably tonight, and that will then be the majority of the stuff, and then we'll start inking it up. What I'll do is I'll probably take all this colour off. I'll flat them in one go, highlight them in one go, you know, in the pass. So we'll do the 5 pages. And then we'll put soft shadows and additional effects on there, and then we'll tint the pages. I think we'll go probably a little bit red on this first page, and we'll go yellow on the last page, and we'll just graduate between them. We'll to be determined. Anyway, that's day 92 out of the way. Let's crack on, and I'll speak to you all tomorrow. Alright, bye. Hello and welcome to day 93, 7 days left on the challenge, and I've done some shading on the anthology story, page 1, and I'm loving it. I'm really pleased with how this has come out. It's different to the style I have on Consensus Reality. It's a bit more painterly. More scratchy lines, but also there's some soft shading going on as well, soft shadows. and I really think this works really well as a shell of a building. And yeah, I'm really happy with how this is turning out. The artist, sorry, I'm the artist, the writer, I sent a draft of this the other day. He's had some internet problems, so he hasn't seen it yet. But he'll see this shortly, and I hope he'll like it. I'm very pleased with this. So that's what we're doing today. In addition, I'll be working on this. Dramatic pause. I'm working on this, yeah, which is page 45 for Consensus Reality. Truck's got a new cab, which I'm happy about, and I restructured the interior scene. I kind of want this confrontation between Duggan and the guard, which means it facilitates them having to be sitting at opposite sides of the truck. So I might as well stick the Ice Warrior there, have Duggan say his line, Duggan say a line, Duggan say a line, guard say his line, Duggan say a line, guard says his line, Ice Warrior says a line, and then we have the shot of the van turning up at the base. So I'm toying with the idea of having, like, a checkpoint with a little guard hut, and then in the foreground wire mesh fencing, and hopefully it won't break. Hopefully you won't lose the form of the hut or any of the background details through the wire fencing. It won't look too bad. Obviously we could make the wires big if we wanted to really emphasize the distance. The Z depth in and out. Yeah. But I'm thinking this page is shaping up quite nicely. So, plan for the rest of the week is to get this page sorted out and inked up, and then if I've got time, the rest of the week we'll be colouring. But let's get this page inked, and then that's a bunch of 3 good pages done. Alright, that's enough for now. This car has been in the sun all day and it's hotter than an oven in here, so I'm going to have to go. Alright, we'll see you tomorrow. Alright, bye now. Hello, welcome to day 94. Inking has started on page 45, finally. So we've got a truck, and we're quite happy with the cab and the main component. And I've started on this panel now, which is Duggan coming round, and this guy in shot, and yeah, got 2 more panels for that. We've got the confrontational panel here, the Ice Warrior saying some stuff, and then there's the base there. Okay, so in addition to that, in a bit of downtime, I sort of thumbnailed the last couple of pages of chapter 3, which is what we're currently on. So, if you remember, in chapter 3, we're looking at the first 2 or 3 pages. So this is literally page 45. Truck, same. Okay. And we've talked about the interrogation sequence and the shock reveal that Agent Carl is not Agent Carl, and then there's the escape. We've talked about the CCTV stuff. We talked about Agent Orange being disarmed, taken hostage, and then we've got a car chase. So I've sort of set these 2 pages up to be sort of work as a double page spread. It's tricky because you're giving a page a week. So we're going to start with a long shot of the van and the car chasing them, close up of Duggan, a bit of the wing mirror, pursuing bad guy, blam 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 blam. This is the sort of that shot you get in car chases where they're going over a hill from the underneath, so the car's coming over the top of the camera. And then Zygon goes to shoot, and he's got no bullets left in his gun. It's like, oh no, we're out of bullets. So Duggan looks behind and says, "You need to come up with a plan." It's okay, I have a plan. The door opens and there's barrels in there, so they just push the barrels out. Cut to the agents going, "Oh my gosh!" and screeching to avoid the barrels, and then we get another really long panel with a tyre, barrel, and the van in the distance. And these 2 pages are sort of mirrored in that you've got this long panel across the top of this one and a long panel across the bottom of this one. You've then got 3 rows. You could argue that there are 3 rows of 6 panels, so you've got essentially 7 panels on that page, 7 panels on that page, 14 panels. And then we have post-car chase. We're just driving through a bit of the city. With some voiceover, we need a place to hide out. Nice Warrior says, "Hey, if I'm back to mine." Star's going, "That's a terrible idea. It's the first place they'd look. We need to put something there. I've got a better idea. Let's go this way." I've realised that we've got Scarroff here. He's not really been visible in these last 2 pages. Neither have Agent Orange. Agent Orange will need to be trussed up here, and Scarroff will need to be visible as well. So we need those 2 guys in the scene as well. So this is the end of chapter 3. It's 18 pages, I think it's 18. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 pages. And there's about 40 pages in this book, so there's another 20 odd pages left, so we could probably get 3 and 4 into this, which would be great. So we just need a couple of shots. We need to make sure that we can see at least the characters don't have to be front and center all the time because it's an ensemble cast, but they do need to have, or we do need to know that they're there at least. So next up is chapter 4, thumbnailing, and then we're just carrying on doing these pages. Boom, 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 boom. Which is going to be the interrogation scene, which is going to be interesting. And then we've got these 2 pages. So it's all very exciting stuff. This is where the story really starts to go into overdrive. Things start to happen. We've got some action. We've got some car chases. We've got in this chapter. There's a heist and a car chase and gunplay. So lots going on. I've spoken for nearly 6 minutes, so I think that's enough for today. I'll see you all tomorrow, and hopefully we'll have some more of page 45 inked, and it should be happy days. All right, catch you later. Bye. Welcome to day 95. There's 5 days left, and I set myself the goal this week of inking up 2 pages. Well, I've actually inked up 3. This is page 46, and I started it last night and actually got a big chunk of it done. Actually, I'll move that eye around a bit, and apart from that, it'll be happy days. So yeah, he's in the interrogation room being lit by an angle poised lamp. The door opens, and in comes our agent. Our Count, or should I say, that needs to be changed to Scarroff. Count Scarroff, or should I say, so Count Scarlione, or should I say Scarroff. Let's talk about Mr. Duggan. What did Mr. Duggan tell you? And so, can you get a light out my eye? Next page is, and that is the like a montage of all of the interrogations happening. So the various characters are being interrogated. Some of them don't even know it's the interrogation. They're talking about their favourite film. The others are saying, this is not an interrogation. Here's how you interrogate somebody. So I'm very happy how this page has come together really quickly. I'll tweak it over the weekend, and yeah, so we'll have finished the week with will have finished the week by having at least 3 pages inked now. If I get a chance, I'll probably start colouring them at the weekend as well. So the challenge finishes next Wednesday in 5 days' time. So we shall see what we shall see. Yeah, I'm probably going to edit this video up, or at least start the video edit this weekend to finish on Monday, which gives us then Tuesday and Wednesday. That's it. That's the challenge. So yeah, all in all, it's been a great week, and it's shaping up to be a pretty good weekend as well. So let's leave it there. It's enough for now. All right, bye. Hello and welcome to day 98. This has been a very sort of lackluster day. I think this is probably the least productive day so far in the hundreds. So what have I done today? Well, I typeset page 1 of the anthology project, and I've made a start on page 2. And I've started to draw the main character awaking from a nightmare. And let that haunt your dreams tonight. Look at it, look at it, look at it, look at it, look at it. Yeah, so I need to do some more work on this. I'm not overly happy with it at the moment. I think the words "can do better" are pretty relevant right now. We'll carry on with it, and we'll carry on with it tomorrow, see if we can get something a bit better. I'm sure we can, but yeah, in terms of how the half hour was gone, it wasn't very good. I spent the majority of it typesetting out the page 1, and that's done, so there's a plus there. Pages 43 to 46 are all coloured, so that's the first 5 pages of chapter 3 are coloured, so they're ready for type, and they won't get typed for quite a while because we're still typesetting through chapter 2. I've got 5 pages earmarked for text this week, and we'll get that done, and yeah, I think that'll do for now. Alright, see you later, bye.